Hi all, it's Cindy from Cindy's Art. Welcome back. Today we're going to paint watercolor bookmarks. And you know that I use Arches watercolor paper and Holbein watercolor paint. If you have not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you here. Let's get going. So today I took about a 5x7 paper and I taped it down into thirds. And then I began to splatter water on this just very loosely. That's all I did. I splattered water. And now I'm dotting. This is opera. The color is opera. I'm just dabbing that on and splattering it on. And then I use some quinacridone yellow. And I'm just, again, splattering that on, dotting it on. And then I move to a sap green. And again, just dab that on to create some leaves and jot in just a few stems. And this is how we're going to start this picture off. This picture, I decided to put a little bow at the bottom of these. When I do a set like this, I like them to be matching. So I use some mineral violet in here, and I'll use some permanent purple in here to help develop this as I move on. But right now, I just wanted to sketch out the colors that I wanted in this bunch of flowers, and the bow, and that this was a tied up stem of flowers. So I'm basically just sketching that idea on here. Have fun with it. You can do something different. It's just a matter of playing and warming up, and these might make great gifts to give your friends. I'm going to dot just a tiny bit of neutral color, which is almost like a black, in order to give the impression that there is a center to these flowers. And then I'm taking some of the paints that I'm using in this picture and I'm just splattering it on there. I really love the effect. I tend to be a very detailed painter, and working loosely is difficult for me. Everybody's different, but I love working on these types of pictures. And one other paint that I will use in them is called Brusho by Watercraft, and I'll use that on a future painting so you can see what the effects are with that. So let's just continue on. We're creating a little bit more details in this until we finish up. I use some Aureolin yellow to brighten up some of the yellow flowers in here. Gambogi is another color I love to use, and then the other one is the quinacridone gold. I said yellow earlier, it is gold. So that's the color I used when I started off. I'll have to tell you about that color in the future. I love it. I'm going to grab my Mincho micron pen, and I'm going to finish this painting off with doodling. When you're doodling, some of the things that I do not go exactly around the flower that exists. I draw it any way that I see it in my mind. I have fun, draw dots, take a look at other people's doodle work, go on Pinterest, look at doodles, and there'll be pages and pages of things you can look at to get an idea of how you can doodle on a picture like this. So this is really relaxing for me. This is a great picture or project to start on a Saturday, just warm up for other things. And I really do love giving these away to my friends. And the very back of these bookmarks normally I use to make notes on the books that I'm reading, and I'll keep them in that book. So great way to utilize bookmarks, not just sticking them in books, but use them to take notes. I'm just finishing up on a few details now and wrapping this up. You can see it's very loose, it's very easy. I just want to thank you again for joining me. Please hit subscribe and join me the next time. And I want to thank all my Patreon patrons for your support. Have a great day, guys.